Well, guys, is it gonna find a game to capture? It did! It did! Hey, y'all, my name's Steve. We're playing a little Avowed today. Welcome to the stream. Glad y'all stopped by. We haven't played this for a while, and I'm kind of excited. It has been, well, I mean, really only since Thursday. That seems so long. All right, I don't need to hear twice the me. That's more than enough me. Search for a root strangled tree. Let's take a look at all the quests we've got right now. Bandit through. Oh yes, that's right. We're doing the bandit one. Meet their ranger contact at a root strangled tree to the west of Fior. Okay, that's a gravesite. That one, I don't know. We'll get when we get. And then there's this one. He's still working through them. Maybe he'll open up later. Okay, so we might wind up talking to him later about that. I still want to stick with this one. I think this is the good one to do.
Marius, I've been wondering about something.
Oh, I want to hear this.
How do we keep finding Zarops on every continent? They don't strike me as the seafaring type.
Oh, that's simple. Zarops probably stow away on merchant ships or ride on the back of dragons.
Ride on the back of dragons.
What if Aora was once a single landmass, and the Zarop tribes drifted apart over the years? Could that be possible?
I'm pretty sure you're overthinking it.
I don't
It's
know.
like rats. You see them everywhere too, but they don't have their own navy.
They don't have their own navy either.
Maybe you're
All
right.
right, we're pressing on. Exit here. This is who I want. I want Giada and Kai. We're pretty close. Can we get up there? Wait a minute. Hold on here. Hold on just a minute. Where did treasure maps wind up? Here we go. There's like a little map here. Is there like a purple tower, lighthouse, or whatever? That's what we need. We need to find out. Look at that. You know what? I mean, we're here. Maybe we should do this one. Examine the map to locate the treasure. Well, there's whatever this is. Oh, there we go. There's an X for X marks the spot. I think we're like over here, maybe? I think we're here now. Maybe that's the tree. Ouch. Ow. Let's have a little snack to recover from that. Do we have anything that... Do I have to eat that? I guess I have to. So we're like here now, like right by it. So it's kind of down here a ways. All right, how can we get down there? All right. So it's sort of along where this waterfall is. I'm not gonna spend forever on this. Wait a minute, there's a little something down there. I wonder if it's there. Look at that. You see the cave? It's like has some, I don't know, like moss or something growing over it. Is anybody here? No? There's a cave right there also. How can we get up there? That worked. A little smashy smashy. This looks like it must be a cave where there's treasure. Travel to Waterfall Cave. All right. Darian, how's it going? Man, Dust Carter, I'm sorry.
This is no ranger camp, Envoy.
I don't know. What is that? Those guys are really well armed and armored. I wonder if that's the Steel Garrote.
This is taking too long.
Yep.
We should have gotten orders by now.
Inquisitor Luke is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in that.
Ah, then forgive my impatience, brother.
No need. Eagerness is a virtue, not a vice.
Interesting. We just overheard some information how Ludwin has a vested interest in us and is waiting to see how we perform. Let's quick save. And I wonder how they're going to react to me being down here. Hey, what's up, y'all?
Well, if it isn't the Adirian envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
Something's wrong. The Steel Garrotes have no business in Emerald Stair.
You're right.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwin doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate
Inquisitor
little mix-up.
Ludwin? What's going on here? Shouldn't you be in Paradise?
We go where Ludwin tells us to go. The Steel Garrote don't answer to the embassy. We have no quarrel with you, but we are trying to be discreet. Let's part as friends and keep it that way.
I kind of want to say I'm not leaving until I get some answers. Well, you know what? I'm not.
Then you're not leaving.
So
What
be
a
it.
pity. Normally, I think twice about spilling godlike blood. But for you, I'll make an exception.
This one's mine. Envoy, when we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
Nope.
Another win, but who's counting?
Or Steel Garrote key. Doesn't one of you guys have a key, maybe? There we go. Oh my.
Is someone there?
They're coming!
Settle, you guys!
Nicely done!
Need him.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, we should have been killing this cleric first.
Ask me how many Steel Garrote could pack into a cave. I'd have been very wrong.
Who's next? Anyone?
Nope, we took care of those dudes. Nice job, team. Nice job. Craig, how's it going? I didn't know he was there. I actually didn't know that that cleric was there. I would have gone after him first. And while I could do some, I could do like a slightly more work guiding how my team fights. It's just a lot of work. It's such a hassle. What do we get here? Petrified wood is good. God, Kai almost got shot in the face for his troubles there. What? Oh, okay. We'll take that. How am I doing on? Oh, I'm fine. Ooh, what do we have here? Ludwin's first missive. Oh, this is going to be good. Captain Waith, take your Steel Garrote Legion into the wilderness of the Emerald Stair. Do not reveal your presence. Await further instructions. I will have need of you soon. Be patient. Inquisitor Ludwin. Is that it? You didn't have any other good stuff? And you guys kind of suck. What kind of treasure chest is this? Hey, take this and take that and take everything. That is exactly right. That is the theory of looting. Take all the things. Ooh, what do we have? Second missive. Captain Waith, they tell me you found a sympathetic turncoat among the people of Emerald Stair. Good. Make certain they understand the benefits of Adirian rule. Give them a reason to serve us. Faith and loyalty will bind them to our cause. Inquisitor Ludwin. Battle Mage.
I'm here! We've got counter! Never had a chance.
There's more hostiles, though. Right through that door. Wow, they didn't come in. I'm just gonna let my spells cool down. You don't mind? I'm gonna do that. I'll take all those things. As soon as we open that door, we're gonna have bad guys. Maybe there's a better way we can get at them. Ooh, give me that.
Lead the way.
Oh, tactical advantage. Very nice.
Let's bring it.
Oh, wow. This is Captain Wade. There's a cleric. There. No more clerics. Boom! Oh, there you go. Is that all of
Haven't
them?
had a battle like that in years.
Really?
Though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days. At least we came out of this in better shape than those guys. Whatever they were up to, we put an end to it. Right?
Soldiers, supplies, documents. Looks like they wanted to invade Emerald Stair. I agree.
Yeah. Reminds me of what Garrotte built up when we went into Deadfire. You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
There's lots to loot here. There's lots to loot. What do you have? Essence potion? I mean, I'll never use it, but I will sell it. This is gonna be mostly trash, I think. Oh no, white steel is great. I take that back. Ooh, more missives. Okay, the 5th missive. Captain Waith, I'm sending one of my best paladins to aid you. She will deliver my final instructions. You have served me well. Carry out your orders to the letter and you will be rewarded in this life and the next. May the burned queen smile upon you, Inquisitor Ludwig. Captain Waith, my orders are as follows. Fior Messiverno is dragging the living lands down into a shared grave. Your legion will raise the settlement until nothing but ashes remain. Put the city down like an injured animal. Holy! Leave the people to witness the consequences of their failure. You may encounter Trob, that's me, a new arrival from the mainland. Deal with him courteously if you cross paths. Deal with them violently if they impede your work. Yeah, you'll see how that worked out. May the flames of the burned queen purify Emerald Stair.
They were going to attack the city. Unbelievable.
I know, right?
We stopped them. Bought ourselves time. That's what matters.
Well, what matters is all the looting that we could be doing. I guess I really didn't need to do that. It was kind of cool, but it accomplished very little. How did they get up to where we were? Awakened Audric. Yes, thank you very much. That is fantastic. Okay. I think we got everything. We read those. We opened that. None of these are breakable. All right, there's nothing important in there. Okay. This was the door that I talked about. Oh, it was barred anyway. So we couldn't have gone through that. Take care, Craig. Thanks for stopping in. I mean, just for fun. That was fun. I play Baldur's Gate regularly with Craig and another one of our friends, and Craig actually streams a D&D game pretty regularly on his channel. Kraeged. We just shouted him out here on the Twitch channel, but I'll try and remember to stick a link in the YouTube channel as well. His D&D games are really good. They're very worth watching and getting into. Look at this. Look how fancy they were gonna have gonna have a nice meal and stuff before we came in and killed them. It says find the treasure. All right, nope, that takes us out. Let's just sweep around and wait. Ouch. Okay, so that's a trap, and I need to be more careful. There we go. No more traps. That was fun. This is it. I want consumables. Yeah, cooked rabbit bits. Yum. Oh, this is exciting right here. Death Knight Sabatons. All right, cool boots. Let's have a look at them. Let's see. Plus 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation. Plus 20 maximum health. I mean, this is better. What I've got are better. These are less better. Let's just stick them. Yeah, we'll send them to camp. Look at the 14 essence potions. It still says find the treasure. I thought that was the treasure. Is there more treasure to be had? Now, if I were to walk on that, that would shoot at me. I think. Although I disarmed it. Yeah. That's the way we came, nonetheless. We aren't going to gain anything going that way. Okay, that was the chest. I think this is a room that we've been in. But there's no bodies there. I see a letter. We can read that, and yeah, we've seen the first missive. I could have sworn, you know what? There's a hostile down here. This must be the second one. Yeah, we read that. Had you smoke or you get smoked.
Just like the good old days.
Fine pistol, very nice. Exceptional arquebus. All right. Take that, and those for sure. No, we're not going to hit that and blow things up. Fine mace, fantastic. Health potion, apple, cheese, yum. Fine spear. That's a lot. I mean, this is actually a pretty good stash. Oh, third misses. Very good. Let's, Captain Waith, your report on the Dream Scourge was appreciated, but ultimately worthless. This plague will burn itself out in time, and the strong will endure. If you're having trouble occupying your time in the Emerald Stair, I suggest finding a hobby. Anything but gardening. Screw you, Ludwin. And that wasn't the treasure either. Okay, so second. And it looks like this is a dead end. Keep hoping that maybe there might be like a little hole back there that I can crawl through, but I'm not seeing it. All right, so the only way out is the way in. Okay, so we came in through that way last time. Looted that. I don't see a way up there. Yeah. Guys, I think that... Well, there is at least one more person to loot. That's important. It's doing that little kind of like magic tingling treasure noise over here. When I go over here, it gets quiet. Okay, can't go underwater there. I mean, once again, we're back here. Oh, wait, can we go underwater here? Look at this. There we go. Let's go. Ooh. It's heavy armor. Boy, I bet it's good. I'll bet for a melee build, that is choice. Plus, it looks really neat. All right, let's take a look at it. I mean, let's just put it on just to see. Oh, it looks awesome. 30% damage reduction and minus 50 stamina. Damn. Taking damage is a 10% chance to restore 15% of your max health. That's pretty sweet. I don't know. I think we got to stick with what we've got. I prefer having medium armor. Let's just stash that in camp for now. And why are we even holding on to that? Let's break that down. In fact, maybe we can break down some other stuff too. Like that. And this. I can break these down. I'm gonna keep the bow. I'm gonna keep the arquebus too. All right. Now I think it still says find the treasure. How could we not have not found the treasure? Yeah, I kind of want to get back to adventuring here. Once I get my bearings and get us out of here, I think we're leaving. Okay. All right, we have been there. There's an open chest, so we almost certainly we have certainly been. Sorry. One of my guys just got hit with a spear because I hit a trap. All right, I think this is the way out. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go out. I mean, we are behind the waterfall here. I feel like we're probably like right here, so maybe it is kind of up there somewhere. I wonder if we could make that jump. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem.
Finders keepers.
Indeed. What do we got here? Painter's brush. Well, I mean, yeah, we are taking that, but tell me about that. That was it. Painter's brush. Okay. Plus 5% critical hit chance. That is sweet. That's pretty fantastic right there. Gosh, I wish you had 2 trinket slots. But you just have the 1. If you had 2, I would positively slap this one in, or rather slap the painter's brush in. Plus 5% crit would be great. Do I want the damage reduction or the parkour speed and dex? I don't know. We'll think that over for a while. Oh, probably face cams. We'd probably all use face cams. All right, so let's go to the camp. And I think that I wants to have a conversation. It was kind of giving me that symbol that he wanted to chat.
I hope you're ready to sleep with one eye open, because I doubt Ludwig sleeps at all.
Okay. Is that...
And after the send-off you gave the Steel Garrote squad in that cave, she'll have it out for you.
Let's see. Yeah. The Steel Garrote is a liability. Left unchecked, they'll turn the island against Adir.
They aren't interested in building alliances, that's for sure. They're barely willing to cooperate with Hilgard. Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garrote take their beliefs too far. I'm glad you didn't let them do it here.
That's right. The Steel Garrote aren't my own. They aren't even in my chain of command.
You could have fooled me. Ludwig talks to Hilgard like a wayward cabin boy. I wonder if he's got the backbone to withstand her. Not you, though. You didn't hesitate. Your kind of clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I envy that.
Let's see here. You could have left me for dead, but you carried me to Liviana's.
Kai's always doing things to help others, no matter the cost. It's going to get him killed one day.
You two are gonna make me blush. And purple's not my best color.
Okay, so when they blush, they turn purple. That's funny.
But, thanks. Just be on the lookout. The Steel Garrote isn't likely to forgive and forget.
Good. Bring it on. Okay, that's all. Good night.
Nudge me if you hear anything in the woods.
I want to.
Animacy, huh?
Indeed. A vibrant tapestry of art, research, and...
We're gonna see about upgrading some stuff. Can we can't upgrade that. We would need petrified wood branches and Admith's weird, which I think we could probably get. We have enough to upgrade this to exceptional. Look at the bump in stun. 80 to 140. That is insane. I think we have to. Oh, that's just fantastic. It's so good. All right, so we need petrified wood branches and Admith's weird, whatever that is. But we can make it. Okay, let's craft some. And then, what else did we need? Oh, petrified wood branches. There we go. So both of mine are 140 stun now. My exceptional pistol actually does more damage, more raw physical damage than Karak's Pride. But Karak's Pride also layers on the electric damage on top of that. Drawn in Winter is kind of meh. Can you craft Awakened Audra? You can. You know what? I think we should make some.
Spirituality.
Sounds interesting.
Sweet.
I mean,
all right, let's cook a little bit.
Are you curious about the soul? Yours?
Did I used to watch
Maybe
Farscape?
someone else's?
No, just,
Not like
you know,
a lot,
talking.
but some. I'd watched it a few times. We'll make one of these. We'll make, I could probably just one of these. The stew is pretty good. It might not be bad to have some of it. Look at that. You use rotten food to make this. Gross. Super gross. That, okay, no, that's only, here we go. That porridge, let's make a little bit more of that porridge. I think one more is good. Okay, that's enough cooking.
Talking is good. If you're ever curious about animancy, you know where to find me.
Right. Good.
All right, we want that. This is our new quest here.
Good talk. Good talk.
Yep. All right, everybody, let's roll. That's the team we want. And thankfully, we don't have to have a chat. Enough to recognize a character? Probably not. It's been a very long time since I've seen it. And it's not like I watched it as much as I watched Star Wars or Star Trek. I was hoping I can like, get up here. Oh. Hey, there we go. I can get up there. Oh, no! I was almost there. All right. I need to be just more careful. Son of a... All right, what part of this is like throwing me off? I think maybe a quick save here. All right, we are in the root strangled tree area. Now we just look around. There's a bear.
Bad on, boy.
Did we get them all?
Find.
We did. All right. Bear claw. Neat. You know, before we do anything else, let's get some more food going. Maybe it's in this little cave here. Yeah, there we go. Interesting that those guys, the bears and that Delamgon, were right here in this area where we're supposed to find this root strangled tree. That must be it right there. Look at that. That is it. What did we have here? Clandestine note. Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Fior, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret our accord. How about that? How about them apples? All right. So this ranger was making a deal with, I think with bandits. I think that's what we know so far. Yeah, I'm not gonna go up there and hunt down. I did it. I got it. Have we gotten this one before? I think that we have. Yeah. I don't know if we've unlocked that one before or not. I don't want to talk to you guys. I just wanted to get going. I just wanted this to be unlocked. Exit here. That's the team I want. Marius, you get to stay here and, I don't know, make food or something. Thankfully, we did not get pulled down the waterfall. I would imagine that tide would be pretty forceful. I suppose it's not really a tide, but you know what I mean. The waterfall. Ooh, what have we here? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes. Great. Crap. Good. Okay. I have a feeling we have a fight coming up, so, you know, Autobots transform and roll out. Have we already lit this up? I guess so. There's a fire over there. Who is it? Who are you? Oh my gosh!
Envoy? What are you? Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
I don't see how that happens. It was you the whole time. You were the traitor.
I'd prefer savior if we're handing out epithets. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
I take it you're the one who killed Minato.
Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever, skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Minato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
You were working with the bandits who kidnapped Verano.
After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots.
What were you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Orso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
Yeah, Kaya's
and
right there.
I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fiori's wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet.
You blame us for the problems we've been trying to solve. How can you be so short-sighted?
I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has.
Has she
Maybe
been to
then we can
Paradis
be safe.
recently?
We came here to escape control, to choose our own path, but no. She wants to throw away everything we built.
But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Were you working with the Steel Garrote in the cave nearby? Because I killed them.
You killed them all. But they were our... They were going to... So all of this was for nothing. I betrayed the Rangers. I killed my friends. For nothing?
Now you know how it feels, traitor. Clinging to a dream with both hands, only to feel it slipping from your grasp.
Gods curse you, envoy.
All right, it's fighting time. Well,
Not
that
bad
wasn't a
for
big
noble.
thing. Exceptional dagger. That's not bad. You got anything else that's good? Just an exceptional dagger? Lame. That is a hike. That is a heck of a hike. Let's see if there's a way we can get there a little more quickly. There most certainly is. Bamf. Now we got ads rolling up, which is actually good because this is probably not going to be a super exciting part. Ooh, what do we have here? So here's the thing.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
Not really.
My gods. I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now?
Dorso's dead. I killed her.
Without the trial? Good gods.
She attacked me. It was
Frontier
self-defense.
justice. That's what a traitor
Yeah,
deserves.
listen to your friend there.
Masoni,
Masoni knows
please.
what he's about.
Where's her body now, Envoy?
You know, around down near the mouth of the river by the waterfall.
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Masso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Let's see here. Yeah, Dorso was trying to create the conditions for an Adiran takeover.
Be serious, envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Masso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about
Yeah,
it.
very.
I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a
If
lot
you
of
wanted to
work
give
to
me
do
like
to
a
rebuild
super
my squad.
awesome pistol, that would be a great reward. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I hope things get easier for you from here out.
I suppose anything is possible. Here's your reward. It's
Oh,
the least we can do for your
one
assistance.
last trick.
Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least lets them clean up their range.
Sweet. Level 13. We got a unique weapon. What is it? Where is one last trick? Oh, it's a rifle. And they're not called rifles. They're called arquebuses. But bullets bounce to hit an additional enemy within range. Holy cow. I mean, should we give it a shot? Give it a shot. You know what? Let's see what it's like. Okay, do I have... I don't have any there, but I do have some here. I don't know if I need that. Decreases... You know what? This actually might be a good one. Let's think about this one as a real possibility. What's this? No, that's built to destroy. Destroying things restores a small amount of health and essence. That's very funny. Press crouch while in the air to slam to the ground, interrupting nearby enemies. That's also very funny. All right, what ranger ones do we have? Can I get? Nope, I need to be level 15. That's really the next big one here, I think. Okay, increases your equip speed. I don't know, none of those are all that great. Arrow deflection. Ooh. Yeah, you know, you have to be using a melee weapon though, and I generally don't. Let's go with rank 3 in Armored Grace. And we'll see what this is like. Boy, reload is not... I mean, that takes a while, doesn't it? Is there one that's like a fast reload? I could swear there was. I mean, there's steady aim. I don't think we need the 3rd point in steady aim. Another point in evasive might be worth it. Summon a bear ally to aid you in battle. Oh, and then a crit strike one. Boy, when you get to 15, it unlocks some awesome ones. Power attacks with bows and guns deal plus 40% stun. Oh my gosh, at level 20? That's a destroyer right there. All right. Goodness gracious. I don't know. I don't like that reload. That's a long time. That seems like forever. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's nearly 3 seconds between shots. That's forever. And my pistols do not take that long. So I think I'm gonna stick with them. And maybe I'll get a second exceptional pistol at some point. So what's next? Well, we could do this one. Find the cartographer. I feel like that's not a bad one. Where is that one? I mean, we have to go do this one anyway. So what if we go here and just then go due west to that one? Just to get it over with. Elder offerings. Ew, what do we have there? I see something. Oh, no! Ouch. They're probably up there laughing at me now. They're probably like, dork. Dork.
Next one's mine.
Good shooting, Kai.
I don't think Kai fired a shot. That was all me. I hear like a clicky thing. It sounds almost like an insect.
Subtle as a mouse.
I don't know if this is going to be all that subtle. What do we got? Give me something good. That's good. I mean, the rest of it is not all that amazing. Thinks there's a woman in the woods. Thinks she's giving him eyes. Fool. I'm stuck here, hidden amid the logs. He watches the carnage from afar. 4 or 5 figures. Delamgon? Tear through my men. I heard screams. I hope some got away. They killed him. He brought them to us and they killed him. Disposed of him as mercilessly as they murdered the others. In the silence, a few of them hold logs and sob. They're sorting through the piles. I can't stay here. It's now or never. The rest of the text is obscured by blood and dirt. What do we have here? I mean, there are bad guys in the area for sure.
Never had a chance.
That's true. I smoked him.
We've got company.
Ouch. Any more?
Another glorious battle.
Another glorious battle. Let's eat some food. So I mean, was it that one Delamgon, or was it you know, a bunch of them, or how did that happen? That guy said that there were a bunch of them, and then that they were like crying over the logs, which I guess I understand. There's some decent stuff there. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Donated yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea, Des Carter. I think you should. I'd love to hear what ideas and what feedback they had. I saw when we, I almost started shooting at you all. When we looked down here last, there was one shadow there. There's more than one.
Nice! Take your best shot.
Is there another one there? That all of them? There.
Sacrifice a goat while you're at it.
Okay. Now then, return to Rosanna. Is that gonna be a quick trip? I imagine it is. You know, I wouldn't think that the Steel Garrote here could I don't think there's any way they could have heard what I just did to all their guys back in that cave, right? Yeah, no way.
Genuine healing, please.
You return. Have you visited all
I did.
3 grave sites?
Yeah, the spirits should rest easily now.
Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora great service. Now, will you stand and pray with me?
Absolutely not. I believe you've completely lost your mind, of course.
May you walk the path safely, always a step ahead of the pallid night and her toll. May the usher guide you through the safest doors to the next life, and may his skeletal hand bring you only warmth. May the twin gods see faith in you in all their aspects, and may death come quickly and easily and without fear.
Thank you for the prayer, Elder.
And may we all take comfort in the knowledge that the next life awaits. You know the prayer. It gives me such joy. Please, take this token of Barrett's favor.
Ooh.
May it keep you from her path for just a moment longer. May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
Okay. A new trinket. Here we go. Minus 5% damage from vessels. That's junk. That's trash. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but it's kind of trash. I guess let's leave and then we'll go to the nearest camp. Because I have a feeling that it looks like both of the people want to talk to us. All right. Actually, they're both of these quests are in this area, so that's actually really good.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her.
I think you absolutely should, Dust Carter, and that's totally okay. I absolutely understand that. Speaking of taking time off, I am not going to be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, April 9th. I'm going to see Alton Brown in concert, and if I don't know if in concert is the right thing to do. Alton Brown is a chef, or he used to have a show called Good Eats that was one of my very favorite shows on the Food Network, and I'm going to see him live tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. But that means I will not be streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance. We'll be back on Thursday with more Avowed. Let's talk to Kai. That's surprising coming from you. Aren't you all for giving people the benefit of the doubt? What she did was unforgivable. She couldn't get away with it. Yeah.
I agree. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake?
Yeah, there's no easy answer. You have to make the best decisions you can in the moment.
I was afraid you'd say something like that. Just please be careful.
Hey, what's this about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Yeah, let's get a little more clarification. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
All right, that's all.
Night.
And then we have a conversation with Giada here.
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno.
Yeah, I will. I'll let you know how it
To kill
goes.
her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less.
She was wrong about Fior Messiverno, about your people.
I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
Nope, that's all. Get some rest.
If I must.
Okay.
Have you ever been to the Valian Republics?
Okay, yeah, we are gonna go and try to find the cartographer next.
A couple of times. Plenty of mercenary contracts out there. What about you?
Exit here. That's the group I want. Okay, so I actually want to go... I kind of like due south.
Aye, aye.
Weapons ready.
Next one's mine.
we go. Boom! Ouch. There's one more that is down here. There we go.
Couldn't have done it better. That'll show him.
Yeah, darn right it will. Stupid Zareps. Am I not hitting him? It felt like my pistols weren't hitting that guy. Ooh. Wolf gloves? Tell me about wolf gloves. Plus 1% critical hit chance, plus 2 dexterity. I think I'm gonna stick with the ones I have, but those wolf gloves aren't bad.
Well, there are worse places to go.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's grab this and that. Yikes. Well, we got our map, but she dead. So we could take the map back to Sansa, and we will. But let's continue on. What is that? I keep hearing something growling at us. Is it that purple thing? All right, we're gonna check that out. Wow, that was a little scrap. That was a little scrap. A little Donnybrook. He had a lot on him. Okay, excuse me, guys. I'm doing some looting right now. You need to kind of, you know, get out of the way. No, I'm not going down there for him. Ooh. Let's get a little of this. I mean, that wasn't awesome. Have we talked to any of these folks before? What's up? Nope. All right.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please? If you've come to Nakutadek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
The hell
We're
are you
actually here
talking
to
about?
conduct some research.
I see. Well, do remember that this is a holy site, and others may be meditating.
You mentioned a funeral?
For an acolyte of Berith, there is no higher honor than the giving of last rites. Nakutadek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
I saw that. I haven't seen anything other than I'm not. I can't. This is a silly thing to say. I can't figure out how to make changes in the announcements on Sapphire. I poked around on it, and my little brain just didn't figure it out. So, but that's something that we can maybe talk about, you know, like maybe next weekend or weekend after. You know, once things are, you know, your ship is on a little bit more even keel. That's not a rush. We don't need to rush that. That is low priority. What kind of unwanted attention?
We get bandits, as poor Alphonse could tell you. Animancers. I even spotted a Delimgon watching from the tree line. When my order first heard of
in the
this
dashboard,
place, they sent us overseas to
I
guide
found it there. I
wayward
just couldn't
souls
figure
into
out
their next life.
how to do it in the dashboard. Like, I kind of found where I think the place is. I guess I just don't know how to do it from there. Thank you for the information. Farewell. We don't need to.
May the gods lead you down a favorable path. One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere
Let's talk to
near.
this animancer
I'm
here.
trying to work, but these mystics keep getting in my way.
Well, I mean, this is their place. All right. Maxim Vidara. Husband, father, visionary without equal. He gave us a new beginning, a new land, a new purpose, and asked for nothing in return. Fiora Messiverno is his legacy and our responsibility. Wherever he rests, may he rest in peace. Edouard Roquescu. A true pioneer in the field of self-experimentation. Ugh. After breaking his soul apart, he lost the knowledge of how to reassemble it again. May his greatest achievement never be replicated. That's weird. All right.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Yeah, we're just going to talk to this guy while we're here.
My lord. Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
Not good. I wasn't going to rob you.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
We have a bot that does that periodically now, right? Let's see here. Which way did they go? We can't let them get away with it.
He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delumgon glade.
He's probably gonna
get
killed.
If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
And we're not gonna ask, no, but it might make me feel better. I mean, I wasn't gonna resort to murder, but if he fights me, I'll kill him.
May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's relic? Where would you even find something like that?
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery.
Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
What? Nothing? I'm keeping an open mind. No expectations.
You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Every week is probably good, every 7 days. I'm ready.
This is no time for hesitation.
Yeah.
All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
No, I mean...
Like I could go for some pie.
Oh, that does sound good.
All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
Whoa.
Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
Yeah. I felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
So we find the source, cut it off at the root?
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
Any theories about what's going on here?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
All right.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Oh yeah, 100%. We are gonna take all of this stuff though. Just gonna check and make sure there aren't any more goodies. Like this chest. And that healing potion. And that lockbox.
Gods, did you open that door? I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. That's the plan. Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
Awesome. I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
Careful would be staying on this side of the door. Don't be careful. Be ready. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Okay.
I feel better about this already.
Vanessa Pastor, the first animancer to successfully travel into the afterlife. If only she could have survived the journey back. Nameless Dream Thrall. We found you in winter, frozen to the ground, dreaming but not asleep. May you find true rest. Okay. Now a little quick save. Let's go.
I did not bring us here to explore. But clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary fire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Oh, I don't know.
Incredible.
It's hostiles
These
over
ruins
there
are
on both
untouched.
sides.
We are the first to discover them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Yep, we will. There are bad guys. Well, there's bad guy.
Nicely done.
That was a close one.
I'm poisoned, which is a giant pain in the rear. Phew, okay. I was getting worried I was gonna get poisoned and die. All right, well, we had some more food. Whoa, what is that? I think we stay away from that little... I don't know, whatever that is. There are some kind of bad guys that way. Let's just kind of go around.
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word.
Nope, I got it, thank you. Something about that water hurt me. Yeah, it's something about that poisoned me. Just going into the water.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
I'm gonna try it one more time just to confirm my theory. Yep. But I think we have to go that way.
Under my...
Look out.
There is something down here that does not want us here. I really want that poison to go away. That's super annoying. Great. I'd love to see it. Any more? Did we win?
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
How are we doing? We're okay. This looks like a door. we'll have a little quick save here. Keep an eye on the air logs to make sure Sapphire isn't like, yeah, okay. I will double check that periodically and make sure.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Can she do that? I should have done that back at that other place where I had her. Oh. Does she, I mean, can she do ice? I don't know that she can. I can. It's just annoying. Here we go. Drawn in winter. So this is not helpful at all. Get out of there, you big dummies. All right, first off, switch this, because that didn't help at all. The ice part, at least. How's everybody? You know what? Let's get some food going here, so we have a little backup.
Good one. Another soul for the weak.
And these bruisers, they can take a hit. All right, now what? We've got to find a target that we can hit with electricity to open that door. I'm almost certain of it. I think I see one. Awesome. I got it. Oh, we need to freeze this. All right. This is like the only thing that this axe is good for. Whoa, look at this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Pack Mule's Burden. What's the Pack Mule's Burden do? Plus 25 carry capacity. That's trash. I don't need that. I mean, I guess it's good that we found it and all, but did I miss a turn while we were underwater over there? All right, what about this? There's like a... All right, what if we could get onto that? Ooh. None of that is great. Well, that was scary sounding. Guys, let's get away from that. Why are you all still electrified? That didn't help.
What in the name of Aora is that?
A spear.
You think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before.
Well,
I don't believe it's a statue. No.
I don't either.
This was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it.
We're gonna take the spear and then get ready, because there's gonna be a fight.
We're going to die down here, aren't we?
Oh, have a little optimism. Boom! Alright, is one of them summoning these? Ouch. Boom! S-wording these guys to death. Wow.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah. I mean, I was too for a little bit there. Wow, we're going even further down? Well, I mean, this is here. We're opening this first. A lot of ads for this game. I've seen the ads for it too. I wonder if it's like a Souls-like game, you know, like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff. And I mean, I've just never enjoyed those. But I like the art style a lot. I think the art looks really cool. And I wonder what the story is like. I think I would enjoy watching someone play it. I don't think I would play it myself. Whoa.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down there? They must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed. Come on! Come on!
Here we go. Boom! That's it, Celia. Boom! That's it for the Delimgon Scourge. Who's left? This dude? You're gonna die too.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
We will, but we're gonna loot first. There's an order of operations to these things. Awakened Adra, very nice. Is this...
We've
Whoa.
backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Why does it feel like the ruins were built to lead us here? I'm ready.
The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help.
All right.
The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Maybe we're gonna get some answers. Whoa. It has little neon tentacles. Weird. Ah! Whoa.
You are here.
What the hell is that?
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
What the hell is that? Yeah, what are you? Who are you?
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
Okay. You're describing worship. The godless did have a god. You.
We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
A new god. How did you come to be?
We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado.
Voice has a name. Oh, damn! All these years, I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
Okay. We could do 3. But the Dream Scourge has to be our priority. So now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge.
Garrotte, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
The garden? A poison sea? Gotta give me more to go on than that.
Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
And then you'll help me end end the Dream Scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver
okay.
of our power.
Yeah, that sounds great.
A boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Heck yeah. Yeah, you bet.
With our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Okay, fires a thorn of enemy, or fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. That is fantastic. Yeah. What's going on? Did everyone bail? Okay, good.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Oh, my head. How long was I out?
Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids?
Hey, happens to the best of us.
Ew!
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They called it the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal. Sapadal? Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Sapadal is the god of the living lands.
I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
Okay. A watcher told me the Adra in the Living Lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them.
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of the Tabarosanakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
What does this mean for Emerald Stair?
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Wait.
Whoa, Sapadal, what's up?
We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
Oh, damn. Are we under attack?
No. In the distance. They fade now. Was it a dream?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling. We need to get back to Fior Mesiverno fast.
Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
I'm so glad there's a Skyrim exit. I just got a little Xbox achievement there. Very nice. We're absolutely grabbing that, though, before we go. Is this the stairs? Yeah, I don't want to mess around
There
down
is
there.
such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many... Oh my god. No!
Andres.
Oh,
Des.
damn.
This was no accident.
Can't fast travel from your current area. Gosh darn it. Do I need to talk to her now?
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Let's go.
I just hope Quilici is all right.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this. All things considered, poor Missy Verno looks undamaged.
I still can't fast travel.
The state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I would be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
They break, they bind us.
I hope everyone is all right. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Still can't fast travel. I guess we're meant to have to run the whole way. Yeah, I can't do anything either.
There's the city. Thank goodness. It's good to see home again, if only for a moment. Soon the Rangers will strengthen their defenses. They'll hunt down anyone behind the attack. I almost pity them.
Me too.
How many thorns must we claw out?
Run! Still can't fast travel. I mean, all things considered, things don't seem all that bad.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the Steel Garrote before they could cause any serious damage.
Oh, I saved them! I mean, I didn't really mean to, and I kind of went in there to pick a fight just for fun. Rub your thumb and forefinger together, clearing your throat. Oh, come on. Something about that hidden encampment rubbed me the wrong way.
You listened to your instincts, and they were right. No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
Did Nightbot really? Nightbot deleted a stream element link for your channel. That's funny. I can deal with the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Yeah.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time.
Yeah, I may need to go into the Nightbot settings
Tell
and
us, what of your research
kind
into the
of
Dream
tell it
Scourge?
to,
Assuming our governor wants to hear
cut
it.
stream element a
may have
little
spoken in
operating
haste
room.
before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
You failed these people. It isn't too late to prove yourself.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother is the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giatta.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
Let's let Giada do it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean...
Nightbot just loves his job. He's a good boy.
Envoy, is it true?
I am Sapadal's godlike. We find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis.
Paradis is under Adairan control.
Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Yeah, take your people to Thirdborn. Study and help however you can.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know about a place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the Garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the Garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too.
Well?
Oh no.
We'll have a pretty good scrap.
I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
I don't want to... Yeah, sounds like we have a brief detour in Shatterscarp ahead of us.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with
All right, and that is level 14.
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Okay, so we have a point that we could spend. I don't know, intellect just doesn't seem that useful for us. Increases your damage from all sources. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. Confirm. And then... Well, did I make... Oh, I just made 14 there. Gosh darn it. Critical hits with mate. No, because I don't land all that many critical hits. I mean, a rank 3 stun would be pretty good. Or a rank 3 charge, rather. Increases the stun dealt by charge. That would be alright. Okay, what ranger ones can we get? Are there any that are good? Maybe this. That saved my butt a couple times in that one fight with all the specters. Okay, so I do think we will go ahead and wrap up here. As I said, tomorrow we won't be doing any Kingdom Come Deliverance. I won't be here, so no stream Wednesday night, but we will be back for more Avowed on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast. Hey, if you came and hung out with me today, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I like having your company here. I had a good time playing Avowed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for picking my video to watch tonight. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll drop a thumbs up on there. But that's it. I'm going to go eat my dinner. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. So long.